Anxiety recovery is hard and it's easy to give up. And I don't want you guys to do that. I think some of you need to hear that message today. So if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt, hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment down there as well. Let everybody know what you're going through. And guys, help each other out. Respond to each other's comments down below in that comment section. So guys, the last year of recovery for me was tough. There were so many times where I wanted to give in to my impulses, unhealthy impulses, times that I just wanted to just stay at home and not leave the lights off, sit in front of the TV. But, I didn't recover by doing that. Now, early in recovery, I made some mistakes. I had some hiccups, some bumps in the road, but I started to learn from them, and I want you guys to learn from your mistakes as well. So for me, I had a lot of unhealthy ways of coping with anxiety. Some things that gave me instant satisfaction, instant gratification. So guys, I know many of you have those too, but consequently, those are things that are going to hold you back from your recovery. I know some of you have been doing good on a diet, for instance, for a week, and you're not seeing those changes just yet. Do not give up. And the main thing that I want you to take away from this, what if tomorrow was the end of it for you? What if tomorrow was the end of your anxiety disorder days? Because eventually we do get to that point we don't have a disorder anymore. What if tomorrow is that day and you gave up today and either started drinking again, using tobacco again, gave up on your exercise routine, gave up on your diet, then you had another big panic attack the next day, or you had another meltdown, or you had another Googling session looking up your symptoms, or you had another panic attack due to social situations, or you slipped back in depression. Do not give up. I understand it's easy. Anxiety recovery is no joke. It is tough. It is hard. It took me a year of doing everything right, excluding therapy, something that might have sped things up for me. But my diet was on point. My exercise was on point. In the beginning, I did have some hiccups, but I learned from them, and I want you guys to learn from that too. These things may give you instant gratification to stay in bed that morning instead of going out and exercising, but it's going to come back to bite you. Eating right for 2 weeks and you wanting results very fast, which rarely happen when it comes to anxiety. It takes time. And then you're going out and buying some horrible burger and fries and a soda that has caffeine, and then you have indigestion, heartburn, and you start mistaking it for heart attack symptoms. You have trapped gas and it gives you pressure up here, and then it gives you a full-blown panic attack. Not to mention, it's just not healthy. It's not going to help you with your brain chemistry, with your thought pattern. It's not going to help at all. So, guys, you have to stick to a plan. It is not easy. Do not give up. No matter how much that voice in the back of your head is telling you to give up, that it's not worth it. Your life is worth it. And I'm not saying that you're going to die from anxiety disorder. What I'm saying is you want to live life to the fullest, and it's impossible to do that as long as you have anxiety disorders or depression. So please, if I can get any message to you today, do not give up. Do not go into anxiety recovery thinking this is going to be a 1-week process, a 2-week process, a 4-month process. Some of you might be lucky enough to do that. It wasn't that way for me. It took a very long time. You have to understand how anxiety works. Understand that you're still going to have symptoms on and off until you're fully recovered. Don't let that cause a relapse. And if you do happen to relapse, jump back on that horse tomorrow and keep working and fighting and doing all the right things. Stick to a plan and stick to it consistently. Don't diet for 3 days and give up. Don't exercise for 4 days and then decide that you're good and you don't need it no more because you're starting to feel better. That's when anxiety really likes to strike back. And that's whenever we go into this horrible relapse. Don't start drinking or using drugs or tobacco again because you remember it gave you momentarily satisfaction. Don't do that, because in the long run, you can develop addiction, dependency. It's a vicious cycle. The next day, you feel like crap. I'm telling you, that happens. It happened to me. It happens to many of the people that I talk to. So don't give up. Anxiety recovery is not easy. It is easy to give up. So you have to really fight and press back against it. Put your foot on anxiety's neck. Choke that dude out. I'm serious. So guys, I hope you got something out of this. Like it if you got some value. Leave a comment down below. And all my resources, my tips for anxiety are down below. So be sure to check all that out along with my social media. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates when I put these videos out. I love you guys. Keep fighting. Anxiety recovery is right around the corner.